In this video, I'm going to be taking you through creating an Amazon affiliate website using WordPress and Woocommerce. The site that we're going to be making is the one that you can see on your screen right now. I've decided to go for tools, but of course you could choose any type of product that you like. The website uses a premium theme, a premium WooCommerce theme, and it looks really great. And I'm going to be showing you everything that you need to know in terms of adding all these images, all these products, and setting up the checkout so that when someone chooses a product and they add it to their cart, and then they go to checkout, they go off to Amazon and hopefully you earn your commission. So let's get started. Hello, it's Alex here from WP Eagle. Thanks for stopping by. In this video, we're going to be setting up an Amazon affiliate website using WordPress and WooCommerce. This is a remake of a previous video that I did at the end of last year where we created a similar website, again using WordPress and WooCommerce. In this video, I'm going to be using a different theme, a more stylish theme, some may say. And we're going to be doing a different market as well. So I'm in power tools rather than zombies that I did in the last video. There's a reason for this, and the reason is as follows. In the last video, I didn't do any research. I just liked zombies and decided to go for zombie stuff because I thought it'd be cool and it'd be fun, which is great. And we created a good website. However, when I kind of looked into it afterwards, there wasn't too many people searching for zombie stuff. The value of the products is quite low. So basically, in hindsight, it wasn't a great choice for an Amazon affiliate website. When you are choosing your market for your Amazon affiliate website, you want to keep in mind a couple of things. Obviously how popular the market is. Are there people searching for it? And I've got a video on kind of researching this sort of stuff on my channel, so be sure to check that out. And the other thing you want to check is obviously that the value of the products is quite high. That way you'll earn more commission when someone buys something. So yeah, that's why I've gone for power tools in this video. Now the plugin we're going to be using is called Woozone, and it allows you to basically add products really easily and really quickly from Amazon to your website. And it also takes care of all the redirection stuff and adding your Amazon affiliate links and all that sort of stuff. So when someone is on your website and they add some products to their shopping cart, they then go to checkout, they get sent off to Amazon, and you earn your commission, obviously, once they've completed their checkout. Now the domain I'm using in this video is an expired domain, which I found using the website expireddomains.net. And the reason I'm trying this is because I wanted a domain that had already got some links pointing to it, and I'm hoping that that's going to give me some benefit when it comes to SEO. I haven't tried it before, so I don't know if it's going to work. It could go either way. It could be a positive thing, or obviously it could be a negative thing if all those links that the domain has got is kind of spammy or whatever. But yeah, I used expired domains. I found this domain searching for tools. Then I ran it through another website called Majestic and another one called Open Site Explorer. Again, I'll put all the links for these sort of things in the description. Double check that it all looked okay in terms of it did have links and they didn't look too spammy, and then I registered it over at GoDaddy. There's a few things we're going to need to set up our website. The first thing is hosting, which I'll take you through setting up and everything. I've got a code for that as well, so that you get your first month for just a penny. And then going forward, it obviously depends on the package that you choose. There'll be a monthly fee, but it should only be a few dollars a month. So yeah, we're going to need a penny kind of hosting. I'll put these prices up here. The next thing we're going to need is a plugin. The plugin does all the Amazon stuff and gets all the products and all that business. The cost for that is $34 at the top of my head. Let me just check my notes. Yep, 34. Let's put that up. And the final thing we're going to need is a theme. Now I'm recommending a premium theme, which costs $59, but it's a really good looking theme. However, obviously you could use your own theme, maybe get a free one or whatever, but it'll make it more tricky because I'm taking you through step-by-step setting up the theme that I've chosen, and yeah, it's highly recommended. It's a really nice looking theme. Now, I'm going to make this video hopefully as easy to follow as possible. It's kind of an over-shoulder thing, and as I'm developing the site, if things kind of go wrong or whatever, or we find issues or bugs or whatever, I'll try and leave that stuff in so that you can kind of see how I get around it and all that kind of stuff. If you get stuck at any point during the video, then just leave a question in the comments below or send me an email or tweet me and I'll do my best to help you out. But I think that's all we need to know for now. Let's get started. Let's get on the computer and get our hosting set up and start building our Amazon affiliate website. Let's go. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is set up our hosting, which we'll do over at hostgator.com. This is my recommended hosting provider, and I'm going to give you a voucher code in a minute, which will allow you to get your first month's hosting for just a penny. So you can enjoy the first month without having to spend hardly any money at all. So to get started, let's go to web hosting. And really, depending on the number of websites you're thinking of setting up, is going to depend on which plan you decide. So if you're just going to go for the one website, then the hatchling plan is probably fine for you. If you think you might be setting up more than one website, then maybe the baby plan is going to be more suitable as it supports unlimited domains. But for now, I'm going to choose this hatchling plan. I'm going to click sign up now. It loads up this order form. Now, the first question is, what's your domain name? So if you've already got a domain name, that's fine. If you need to register a new one, you can start typing it in here. Just whatever you want. And obviously, bear in mind what I said in the introduction regarding, making sure that you do a little bit of research and that you choose, a domain that's actually worth having. That would be better. So I'm just type that in, and then as you select the extension, HostGator tells you if it's available, and you can also select different variations if you want. Now, for this particular one, I've already got a domain. As I said, I've registered an expired domain, which I think has got a little bit of history, so I'm hoping that's going to help me, but who knows. And that domain is shoppowertools.com. So that's added. I don't need to register any other domains, so leave all that. And then as we scroll down, it's going to confirm the package. You can select whether you want 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, or go for 12 months. If you go for 12 months, you're going to get 20% off as well. So that's pretty good going. But obviously, if you're not sure how long you're going to want the website, then just go for the 1 month, 3 month, or 6 months. So I'm just going to leave this on 1 month for now. Just don't know how long I'm going to want the website for, but that's probably going to be the most likely one that you want to go for. Then as we scroll down, the next section is to enter your billing information. So you need to add your email and name, address, and all that kind of stuff, and obviously your credit card or PayPal details. The fourth section is additional services. I just untick all these. I don't need any of them, so just untick them, keep the cost down. Here you need to enter your coupon code, and I've got the code EaglePenny, which will give you your first month for just a penny, as we can see there, which is perfect. And I will just add that that is an affiliate coupon, so I will get a small commission if you use that coupon, which is a great way of saying thank you for me to create, for creating these videos and all that kind of stuff. But it's up to you. You don't have to use it. It's up to you, but I'll be very grateful if you do. Okay, so once you're happy with all that, you tick the little agree to terms of service and all that kind of stuff, and then click checkout now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in all this stuff and get my package set up, and then we'll move on to the next section, which will be installing WordPress. Okay, so I've got my sign up information from HostGator. Hopefully you signed up all okay. And in this email that hopefully you've got too, you'll find all your details in terms of logging into your control panel and all that kind of stuff. Now, for those of you that have already got a domain name registered with someone else, you need to update your name servers to these two here. So I need to do that because my domain is registered over at GoDaddy. So if I log in, now if you have just registered a domain with HostGator, you can just skip through this bit. You don't need to worry about this. But if I go in and manage my domains, and obviously it's going to be different depending on who you've registered your domain with. If you've registered with GoDaddy, then it'll be the same, but it's going to be similar regardless. So we just find my domain. I've got quite a few, as you can see. There it is, Shop Power Tools. Let's click on that. And here we've got the name servers. So I'm going to click Manage. Then I'm going to select Custom, Add Name Server. Then I'm just going to copy and paste these two into here. Now, it may take a few minutes for this to take effect. And equally, if you just registered a domain name, that again may take a little while to go live, just while it's registered and all that kind of stuff. So that's all set. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go back to my email and I'm going to log into my control panel. So I'm going to click this link here. And then I'm just going to copy and paste the username and close that one now. And then the password. And we're logging in OK. Right, we can close all these pop-ups. Okay. Now we're ready to install WordPress. So the easiest way to install WordPress is to just click on Get Started with WordPress Today. Takes you to this quick install thing. You can close these messages down. You should see a link here that says Install WordPress. So let's click that. And you get this screen here. Click Install WordPress. And we just need to fill in this form. So I need to select the domain name, which is obviously the Power Tools one. Put an email address in. Give it a title. Create an admin username, and then put your name in and click install. And on this one you can click no thanks, I'm a web designer. Okay, so that's complete. Now at the top here on this orange bar, it's very important, there's a little arrow here that says view credentials. If we click that, these are the details to log into WordPress. So if I click that link, provided the domain name stuff's all happened, it should be there. It looks like it has. And we get a WordPress login box. And the username is the one I just created. And the password is there. Just copy and paste that in, click login. And we're logged into WordPress. Now the first thing I like to do is just change the password to something that I can remember. So I'm just going to go to users, all users. There I am, click edit. Scroll down, and then I'm going to click generate password. I don't like that one. I'm going to type my own one in. Tick that confirm use of weak password. It's not that weak really, but hey, I can remember it. And then there we go. We're all ready to start setting up our Amazon affiliate website. You can double check the websites there. If you just go up to the top and click visit site, you'll see the default kind of WordPress installation is there ready for you to start customizing. So let's get on with that. Okay, the first thing we need to do is install our theme, and the theme I'm going to recommend today is a theme called Flatsome. It's $59 on ThemeForest. I'll put a link up on the screen. It's an affiliate link. Thanks very much if you use it. So yeah, you need to head over here, purchase the theme and download it. So I'm going to download mine now. I've already purchased it, so I can just click download. And let's create a folder where I can find things. I'm very bad at keeping my computer organized. So yeah, let's download that file. And then what we need to do is unzip it. And then in there is a folder which contains even more folders. And we're looking for theme files. And in there you can see there's two zip files, the child and the main, which is what we're going to upload now to our WordPress website. So let's go back. Hopefully you're still on your website here and logged in. You need to log in if you're not. I'm going to go back to dashboard, and then I'm going to go to appearance and themes. Then I'm going to click add new, and then upload theme, and then I'm going to click choose file and find the file on my computer, which I just created it. It was in here. Hopefully you can find where you downloaded it and extract it. So yeah, back into that theme files folder, and I'm going to upload Flatsome main and click install now. So that's done. Then I'm going to return back to the themes page, and I'm going to upload that child theme, and we're going to run that one. It will come in useful later if we ever have to do any kind of customization and stuff. So again, upload theme, choose file, and then there's the child theme. Click install now. And that's done, and then we're going to click activate. So that's ready. It's now saying that we need to install some plugins. That's fine. So let's go to begin installing plugins. And we might as well go for all of these. So I'll just clicked on this little tick box here and selected all of them, and then I'm going to click install on that drop down and click apply. So they're all installing. Okay, and we can return to the required plugins installer. And they're all installed, they just need to be activated. So again, I'm going to select them all and then I'm going to click activate. And then that should switch them all on. There we go, they're all done. So let's have a quick look at what the front of the website looks like now we've done all those things. And we can see that it's starting to look a little bit different already. So now we're ready to start kind of customizing it and adding products and all that kind of stuff. So in order to do that, we need to now add our Amazon affiliate plugin. And I'm going to recommend a plugin called Woozone, which is on Code Canyon. I'm just going to head over there right now. I'll put a link on the screen so you can go straight there. It's this one here. It's $34. And this plugin basically allows you to connect to Amazon and download all your all your products, and it will send people off to the checkout and stuff. The Amazon checkout when they purchase things, and you'll get your affiliate commission. So again, you need to buy this if you haven't already. So the cost is $34. I already have, so I can just download it. So I'm going to download that file. Then I'm going to extract it. And then if we look inside that folder that just extracted, there's a folder called plugin, and then you'll see there is a zip file called Woozone. So that's what we're going to upload. So back to the website, back to the dashboard. And then I'm going to go down to plugins and add new. And then I'm going to click upload plugin. Find the folder I just extracted, which is this one here, 8.4.1.3. Blimey, that's a mouthful. And then plugin, and then it's woozone.zip. Click open and install. And then click activate plugin. And here we are. So we're ready to get going. It's after our item purchase code, which you can find within Code Canyon. So I'm just going to go back here. It's in support. And it's here. Just copy and paste that. Click activate, and that should hopefully work. And there we go. We're ready to get going. So the first thing we need to do is add our Amazon information to this plugin, and you'll find that under configuration and Amazon config. Now you need to sign up to be an Amazon affiliate or an Amazon associate if you're not already. To do that, we'll just head over to Amazon. And if you scroll down to the bottom, you will find a link to the Associates program. And this page here, and then you can join now for free. Now they are going to ask to look at a website when you're kind of filling in the application form, and I would recommend that if you've got another website, say a company website or something like that, that you show them that. They're not always too keen on sites that have just got products on, so unless you've got something set up with lots of different content, blog posts and stuff that makes it a little bit different rather than just a site full of products, that would be better in terms of making sure that you get accepted to the program. I'm already in, so I can sign in. And then I'm going to click on Product Advertising API. And you will need to go through this sign up process. Which I already have, but there's basically 3 little steps in order to activate the API. And now I can go to manage my account. And then click here to get the security credentials. Going to need to log in again. Okay, it's just some warning. I'm going to click continue, and here we go. So it's in here that we can find our access keys. Mine are all here. So you won't have any in here. You'll need to create a new one, and it'll basically generate some of these kind of codes, which is what we're going to need when we go back to the website. Now, for some reason, mine is stuck on loading, which is not a good sign. Hey, these things never go smoothly. I'm going to keep the camera rolling, as it were, so that we can, in case this happens to you, and then you can see how I'm going to fix this if I can. So that's not good. But I see there's this message here which says install default setup. So let's try that. And then I guess we click install settings. Okay, so that doesn't seem to be going green. I'm going to assume it's done it. Let's have a look. Let's go to configuration, Amazon config. Hopefully this is going to load up. Yay, it does. Right, so it's put some keys in here. These aren't mine, so we're going to need to go through and fill this in. So what you need to do is go back to your Amazon console, get your key details and copy and paste them in. I'm going to do that now. I'm going to need to copy it from a different site because unfortunately I can't get access to the secret key. You can only do that when you set it up, which you are now. So I'm just going to copy and paste it from another website. I'm going to do a very quick edit and then we'll carry on. Okay, so I've copied and pasted my key in there. Both of them, the access key and the secret access key. Just go back to the top here, these settings. The Amazon location obviously depends on where you want to pull products from. I'm going to just stick with worldwide because this is going to be a .com type site. But obviously if you're in any of these countries, then you may want to select that, especially if you've got a domain that's country specific. Okay, so the next section is where you enter your affiliate IDs. Now, you're going to need to be signed up in the Amazon in terms of where you're promoting. So, for example, this site, I'm going to be promoting US stuff and on a .com. So you need to add your US ID and you need to be signed up at amazon.com for an associate. So if you're a .co.uk, you need to be signed up there. If you want to do both, you need to be signed up at both. So I'm logged in here to my Amazon associates on the .com, and this is my .com tracking ID. You can obviously manage these actually if you want to make it easier. So I could add another one, call it Shop Power Tools. Oh, it knew it. Tools. There we go. That's done. There we go. And then I'm going to just copy and put that in here. And then if I wanted to do UK as well, which I can do, I need to enter my UK one. So I need to go over to the .co.uk Amazon affiliate, and the number's probably going to be different. It is, you see. I actually created the tracking ID in here. See, it's Shop Power Tools 21. So there we go. And then once you're done, you just scroll down, select the main one as your main one. I'm going to go for the US. You can check your keys, see if they're working. That says they're good. Then click save and you're done. So we now should be ready to start importing products and all that kind of stuff. So I've just noticed there's a button here that says we need to set up WooCommerce. So let's do that. So I'm going to click run the setup wizard. Let's go. So it's going to create some pages for us, which we need. So let's click continue. That's all fine. Oh, actually, my store is not based in the UK. It's let's go for the US. Ooh. Oh, I actually have to select a state. That's strange. Can't it just be US? Guess not. So let's just go for somewhere nice. Let's say we're in California. Because I want it all to be in US dollars, etc. Okay, let's click continue. We don't need to set up shipping and tax, so let's skip this step. And we don't need to set up payments, so we'll skip that one too. Then it's ready, so we can just click return to the WordPress dashboard. Okay, so let's start importing some products. I think that's a good place to start. So yeah, this website is going to be about tools. So, you know, power tools, that sort of thing, drills, and I don't know, whatever, loads of different power tools. So let's go over to Amazon and have a look and just see what categories we might need. I'm going to go to amazon.com because I'm going to be importing from amazon.com. And then I'm going to go into departments and home garden tools. And then I'm going to go into power and hand tools. It's giving me some ideas because I'm going to create some categories that we can then import our Power Tools into. So, wow, what we got here? All at loads of categories. So, we've got power drills, power saws, combo kits. Let's have a look at this. Wow. Yeah, drills, saws, nailers and staplers, rotary tools. I think that's enough to get started, isn't it? So, back to the website. I'm just going to close these down. Don't need these anymore. And then we're going to go into products and categories. And I'm going to create the first category, call it drills. Click add new category. And let's do one for saws too. And then we're ready to start importing some products. Obviously I'll create some more categories as we go, but that'll do for now. So let's go to Woozone and the insane mode import. This allows us to kind of bulk import products. There's a lot of messages up here which are a bit messy. Let's just close these because they're a bit annoying, aren't they? So here's the insane import mode. I'm going to try and import some drills. So I'm going to type drill into here. I'm going to select tools as the category. For the browse nodes, let's go for power and hand tools. And then I think we can go even further, and I'm going to select power tools. Oh, and we can go even further and go to drills. Oh, that's probably enough. Let's go for that. We can select how many pages of Amazon we want to crawl. Let's go for 5 for now. As long as you put too many, it doesn't work all the time. So yeah, make sure you maybe go for 5. You can try 10, see what happens. Let's click launch search, and that's going to go off to Amazon and find me my products. Okay, so here we go. What we got? Let's click here to show the products. These look good. They all look like good drills. Perfect. So let's scroll down, and we've got some options here. So I want to import the attributes. You can spin if you want. What that does is it changes the description so that it's kind of unique, but sometimes it can end up being a bit gibberish. So if you want to kind of really go for it, I recommend that you rewrite them manually. I'll go for spin on import, and just we'll see what happens. But yeah, because I'm lazy. But if you've got some time, then I'd recommend you import your products and then maybe rewrite the description so that they are unique, but they're also readable. Here we can select the category. I'm going to select drills, which I created a moment or so ago, and then click import products. And it says it's going to take 9 minutes or so, so I'll leave this running, and I'll do a little edit, and we'll see what happens when it's finished. Okay, so the import's finished. I can click close box, and that's all done. So let's have a look what's happened. So if we go back to Woocommerce, sorry, products and categories, we can see on the right hand side we've got 27 products that have come in now, and if we click view, we can actually go and view the category. That's not right. Okay. I like to keep these tutorials kind of over the shoulder, and as things go wrong, I'm going to leave them in, so in case you have the same problem. So I think that's to do with the permalinks using my experience of WordPress. So let's just go back. If you get that error message, you might need to go into settings and permalinks. Yeah, that looks a bit funny. So what we need is just the old post name is often good. In fact, generally I like to have categories, so I'm going to put / percentage category, percentage, there we go, and it's / percentage post name, percentage /. Simple as that. Save changes. Now if we go back and see if we can see our category, let's see what happens. Ta-da! There's some drills, and it looks like some of the images haven't come in quite right, so if we click through, there's our drill, which is looking good, and we can just check that the plugin's working. Oh, what's going on with those? We'll have a look at that in a minute. Let's go to add to cart. There's our cart, and then if we go to checkout, it's going to take me off to amazon.co.uk because I'm in the UK, which is fine because that drill still exists, so that will still work. Yeah, just note on that, it will redirect the visitor to the local Amazon for them. And I'm in the UK, so it takes me to .co.uk. But as you can see, the plugin's working well. So let's go back to our website. Let's have a look at what's going on with those images. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to click here to go back to the drills category. Oh, there's more now. Maybe it's just a little glitch. Let's. My internet connection's running a bit slow, so they seem to be randomly loading. I think this is because we maybe don't have enough memory on our server. This is a problem when you're running stores. When you set up your WordPress, it's not got as much memory as it needs. So let's do that now. I recommend that you all do this step. So what we're going to need to do is go back into our HostGator. So let me just log into that. So remember, you can find these details in your email that you got from HostGator. Oh, password not right maybe. There we go. What we're going to need to do is set up an FTP to be able to up the memory on the server. So let's get rid of these blimmin' messages. Okay, so if you scroll down when you're in here and look for FTP accounts, oh, there it is. Click that. You need to create a login, password, and then I'm going to set this path, just needs to be public HTML without the Alex or whatever name on the end. That's fine. Click create FTP account. There we go. And now you need an FTP piece of software for your computer. Now I've got a Mac and I use this bit of software here called Fetch, which is great for Mac. If you do a search on Google, if you're on a PC, just for an FTP client, you'll find a piece of software that you can download for free that will do what I'm about to do now. So the host name, I believe, is just the website address. So let's put that in. The username is the one I just created, which is this, and then the password. I think this is going to work. Let's put the password in, click connect. Maybe it's not. Maybe let me just have a look what the server is. No, that is the right host name. Let's go back. It's taking a long time. Struggling to connect to it. That might be because I've just recently changed the domain name, as you know, and updated the name servers. Let's try one more time. Okay, it doesn't like that, so that's fine. We need the IP address then. Let's just go back to home here. If I scroll down, go away messages. Here we go. This is the IP address. So if you can't connect with the actual name, you can always try the IP address. Let's just do paste in there. And that's working now. So FTP basically allows you to look at all the files and folders on your website. And the one that we want to change is this one here called WP config. Now you can edit that with any text editor, you know, Notepad, that sort of thing. With Fetch, you can just click edit here and do it kind of on the fly. But if your FTP software doesn't allow that, you're going to have to download the file and then edit it and then upload it again. Okay, so here's the file, and what we're going to need to do is add a line here. Don't be too scared. I know it looks kind of codey, but it'd be fine. And on this line 20, in fact, I'm just going to copy and paste the line. If you do a Google for WordPress PHP memory, you'll find a document. This one here on Woo Themes is good, and this is the line we need. I'm just going to copy and paste it. Define blah 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 WP memory limit, etc. So I'm going to put that in my WP config file. I'm going to put it up to actually rather than 96.128. Click save, and then that's going to save it straight back up across the FTP. Say if you can't do that with your FTP software on a PC, then you just would simply click get or whatever and get the file down onto your computer and then edit it with Notepad and then re-upload it. If you get stuck at any point, please just leave a comment below and I'll do my best to help you out. So let's see if that's worked. Let's go back to the website. We can close this tab and this tab and this tab. Let's go back to our website and go back to the admin area. So WP admin. Okay, so back in the dashboard, we can just check whether that memory adjustment worked. If we go to WooCommerce system status, oh, we can see we've got it there. It's up to 256, which is a bit higher than what I set, but it's in the green. Let's just double check in Woozone as well. Woozone, and then if we go to plugin status and then server status, scroll down, and it is 128. I don't know why the other one said 256. Getting a bit excited. Okay, let's go back to the front of the website. Hopefully everything's going to be working now and images are loading. I've also got a feeling, let me just do a quick search for that drill. We haven't set up any navigation yet, so it's difficult to get around the site. We'll do that next. There's my drill. I think all the images are going to work now. It could have also been to do with the DNS, you know, changing name servers, registering new domains. That can cause problems too, but yeah. Here we go, and yeah, looks like all the images are there. Some are being a little bit cut off, so that's something that we'll need to look at too. But so far so good. Products are importing. So the next step is going to be to you know, start customizing this up, maybe add a logo, add our navigation, and get it looking like a real nice website. So get yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. You're doing well so far, and we'll carry on. Okay, so let's get these images looking a bit better. You see how it's cutting things off? These images are square, which, again, it's going to depend on the sort of products that you're promoting. If your products are squarish, then that'll be fine. But generally, I think you need more of a portrait type size. So to do that, we need to go into the dashboard. Then we need to go to WooCommerce and settings. Then under products and display, then if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see the image dimensions here. I'm going to adjust the catalog images to be 250 wide, and then leave it 300 high. That will make it a nice rectangle. Leave the hard crop on. Click Save Changes. Then when you make any changes to these dimensions, you have to regenerate the images. And to do that, we go to Tools and Regen Thumbnails. Then click Regenerate All Thumbnails. That's going to take a couple of minutes, so let's do a quick edit. Okay, so that's finished. Let's go and have a look at the category. So products and then categories. Let's have a look at these drills. Okay, they're looking quite nice now. They're all the same shape, not too much cut off, still a little bit, but hey, I'm happy with that. They're looking good. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add some more tools. I'm going to add some saws and a few other things that I look for on Amazon. You know, I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I'm sure I'll find some. So I've got, you know, 4 or 5 different categories and a good selection of products. That's going to take a few minutes, obviously, so I'll just do another quick edit and be back soon with hopefully a website full of products. Okay, so I've imported some products. It took a little while. I've added 4 categories now. So we've got the drills, rotary tools, the sanders, and the saws. They've all got a reasonable amount of products in them. Obviously, I'll probably add some more as we go, and you can add as many products as you like. You know, just keep thinking of products that are suitable for your website and keep adding them. Okay, so now we need to start kind of putting the site together, making it look nice and adding navigation, all that sort of stuff. So what we'll do is add these categories to some navigation. And to do that, we're going to go to Appearance and then Menus. Then what we need to do is go up the top here to Screen Options and select Product Categories. Then they appear there. We need to create the menu first. I'm going to click this link, create a new menu. I'm going to call it Main Menu and click Create. And tick Main Menu for the theme location and Main Menu Mobile for now, I think. I don't see any reason why we need a separate menu just yet. And then we'll add these product categories. So let's just tick all of them, click Add to Menu. You can rearrange them by dragging like that. Then let's click Save. And let's have a look at the website now. So you can see the menu starting to come together here. We've got the drills, the saws, the sanders, the rotary, and we'll obviously add a few more links along here too as we go. Let's have a quick look at what the categories are looking like. Well, there's a few that are missing images. I'll tidy those up towards the end. But yeah, they're looking good. I mean, blimey, that's an expensive saw. I'll probably remove those products. They're probably not quite right. So it's very easy to remove products. You can just click on them, click Edit Product, and then we can just go Move to Trash. And that's that gone. I'll probably scan through these and have a bit of a tidy up and see if there's any with images that are missing, that sort of thing, and just tidy them up. Good. So let's everything's looking good on the website. The next thing that you're probably going to want to do is start to make it your own by adding a logo and obviously setting up the homepage and all that kind of stuff. So when it comes to logos, I've got a few videos on my channel about creating a logo. For this particular website, I went to a website called Icon Finder, where you get free icons, and I did a search for drill. This one here, which is a free one, you can filter by free or premium, and I've obviously gone for free. And then I just added it to my graphics package and created a logo, added the words. There it is. So I've got that already saved as a file. So if we go into the dashboard again, go to Appearance and Theme Options. And then we go to Logo and Icons. We can then upload our logo. Click Select. There we go. Click Save All Changes. And then if we have a look at the website, there's our logo. It's looking good. So the next thing we're going to do is the colours. I want to get the colours in line with the logo, so get rid of this blue, make it more yellowy. And then we can go onto the homepage and all the rest of the fun stuff. Okay, so I've got my colour codes here, which I've got from my logo. They're hex codes. If you got your logo in your kind of graphics package, you get the little dropper tool. I don't know, the one that you can select colours with. You can get your colour codes and keep a note of them because they're always handy to have. I'm then going to go into Theme Options. Oh, I want Style and Colours. There we go. Okay, so the primary colour, I'm going to go for the yellow. Well, let's see what happens. We can always swap them around if it looks too much. So that's the yellow of the logo, of the drill. And then the secondary colour is kind of like, it's nearly black to be fair, but let's have a look. There we go. And there's some other things you can play around with here. I'm going to leave them just for now until I've had a better look at the site. Good thing about this theme is it's got quite a few options for you to play around with, so you can really make the website your own. Okay, that's looking yellow. I think it's okay. I want it to have that kind of feel to it, Let's have a look at a product. Or we could try it with the black and then have the yellow. Let's see we'll have a look what it looks like in a second. Let me find a product that's actually got an image. I'm going to clean these out in a second. Yeah, I quite like it with the yellow like that, I think. But hey, just for the sake of it, let's swap them around. So that's the thing, when you're doing your colours, just keep playing around until you get it as you want it. There we go. Let's refresh. I like both. So I don't know which one I'm going to go with. I think I like the yellow over the top, to be fair. The first way around. Let's go with that. There we go, default link color. I think the default link color should be yellow too. Let's take this code. Their default second, that's fine. Fine. I want them to be yellow too. The review stars, yellow. I think that'll do for now. Let's go for that. Let's just refresh, have a look. Wow, that's looking yellow. But I'm going to go with that for now. Okay, so the next step is to start working on the home page and the other pages and all that sort of thing, and really kind of pulling the website together. Now, I find the easiest way to do this is to import the demo content that comes with the theme. That way you can have a look at their layouts and obviously just customize them yourself rather than making them from scratch. So let me just show you what the demo looks like actually. If we go back to the theme page on Theme Forest and check out the live preview, you can see there is some really nice layouts. So that's the original one. I like this one here on the home page, this grid style free. So yeah, I want to recreate this on my site. So I'm going to import the demo content, and then I'm going to remove anything that I don't like and keep what I do like, and then customize it to fit my needs. So I'm probably going to import the About Us page because that's quite nice too. Although I don't know if I'll have pictures, but whatever. It's a great way to start, and the FAQ. Especially all these pages are already built for you, and then you can import them and just change this Latin into whatever you like. So let's do that now. So I'm going to go back to the back end of the website. I'm going to go to Tools and Import. Then go to WordPress. And then Install Now. Then activate plugin and run importer. And then what we need to do is navigate to the theme folder that I downloaded earlier, which I think I can remember where it is. It's in here, Flatsome. Then into dummy data. We need this Flatsome demo content.xml. Click open, upload file and import. Now it's asking if I want to import the author admin, which I don't. I'm just going to create another login name called demo content. That way it's kind of easier to sort it later when I want to delete stuff that I don't need. I'm going to click download and import file attachments, which will bring the images over as well. Just helpful. I can always clean them off later. So that's going to take a moment or two. Okay, so that's finished. So now if we go into, say, pages, we've got all these different home pages. I think grid style free is one I wanted, so let's have a quick look at that. View. Yes, perfect, perfect, perfect. So I'm going to use this and I'm going to customize it so that it looks really cool. So first off, let's set it as the home page. I'm going to go to edit page first off. I'm going to rename it home page. Oh, actually, I think there's already, I'm going to rename it home because I think there's already one called home page that I just imported. I'm going to set the parent as no parent and click update. That's perfect. And then I'm going to go to settings and reading. And I'm going to select home as my front page. And for the post page, I'm going to select blog, which is another page that's just been created. Let's close these tabs, keep it tidy. And then if we go back to the front of the site, our new home page should be there, ready to customize. Which it is. So I'm going to get some nice images here for these areas, you know, through to the drills and whatnot, and then go from there. I'm going to obviously clean up these pages that I don't need in the future. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to tidy up some of this stuff because I've just realised it's imported products as well, which is a bit of a pain, and some categories. But hey ho, let's just tidy that up now. Let's go into dashboard and into products. Now, so I've got these categories like bags and stuff now, so let's just go through and delete these. move to trash. And then I can obviously delete that category as well in categories. So what I'll do is I'll do this now quickly and just get it tidy. Sorry, word of warning there, probably when you're importing demo content, you're going to get a lot of stuff, including products. But as I say, I think it is worth it just for the page kind of templates you get that you can edit. It's sometimes easier than, as I say, creating them from scratch. So this won't take 2 minutes, and I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so I've tidied up all my products, deleted all those demo ones, and also cleaned out all the ones that didn't have an image. I'm not quite sure why they didn't have an image. I think they were, I don't know, they were too expensive and the wrong sort of product anyway. So I've removed them and I've added a few other categories. I added a nailers and staplers while I was at it using the Woozone insane import mode. So I think that's about ready now. So we can go back and finish off our homepage, get that all done. We also need to sort this menu out again because when we imported the demo content, it's added some extra things. But what I want to do is get this area going now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy some images over at PhotoJune. I'll put a link up on the screen. I love PhotoJune because it's full of really cheap images. So, for example, I want a brick wall effect. Let's have a look what we've got. It's quite nice, maybe too bright. Maybe something like that might be good. So yeah, it's full of loads of really good images. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a couple of images now. Might take a few minutes, so I'll do a quick edit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn those into these banner areas here. And so I'll get the images and I'll show you how we're going to do that right now. Okay, so I've chosen some images. I've got some drills, a sander, a nail gun, some tool sort of things. I've got a brick wall as well, which I've just resized down because it was a 4 meg file, and that's obviously far too big for a website unless you want a website that's really slow, which I'm sure you don't. So yeah, I've got my images. So let's start changing the this homepage. Now, there's two places you can click. You can click here to edit the blocks, and that just kind of edits these elements. But what we want to do is edit the page to start with. So I'm going to go up there, click Edit Page. Just close that tab to avoid confusion. Okay, so first thing I want to change is the background. So I'm going to click, by the way, this is the kind of page builder, and you can kind of drag and drop stuff around. It still looks a little bit techy. It's not as friendly as some that I've used, but hopefully we'll get around it fine. So this first bit is the top element, and you can see that we've got the background there. And then this is the banner grid, which is those elements that we've got with the where we're going to click through. So let's click Edit. And then what we're going to do is find the background, which is here. I'm going to click Select. And you can upload from your computer. I'm going to select the brick wall. And then click Select. Click Save. And then Update. Let's view the page and see what that looks like. Oh. It's not there. Let's go back and have a look. Okay, I did a quick edit there. Sorry, I had to play around. I wasn't sure what was going on. What I've had to do is put the URL of the image, and I'll just show you what I mean by that. So, I went in here and just selected the image. It didn't seem to work for some reason. Not sure why, but there's always these little problems. So what I've done is I've just copied this URL here and just pasted it in here, and then click Save, and that's worked. So click Save and then Update. Then we can view the page. And I've got my brick wall. Perfect. So the next thing we need to do is obviously change these elements. So let's do this one. I'm going to change this one to, I don't know, saws. Let's go for saws. So I'm going to click Edit Block. So that's just going to edit those elements there. And here it is. So if we click Edit just there, we can hopefully select the background. Let's see if this works. It didn't work a minute ago, did it? So let's see if it works for this element. Where's my saw? Over there. Actually, let's go for Sanders because it's kind of the right orientation. That's kind of a portrait sort of size, and that'll fit the box nicely. Let's go for Sanders. I don't want to caption or anything. Let's click Select. Let's just click save and just see if that's worked. If not, we're going to have to copy and paste the URL again, which is a bit annoying. But what can you do? Oh no, that's worked. Perfect. So there's my sander. We need to obviously edit this text. So I'm going to go back into edit. I think it needs to be white as well. I don't know why it's not white. So, okay. It's all good. I think all this is probably fine. I want my text color to be light. Parallax is all fine. Effects, let's just leave that. We haven't got a video for now. Let's click save. Right, how do I change this text? I'll just by clicking. So, oh no, let's just put Sanders. Actually, there's two elements here, so we can. We've got a bit to change. I'm just gonna put Sanders there. Huge range of Sanders. I don't know what to put there. I'm not really. I don't know much. Let's put from. I don't know how any prices. So I'll have to double check that. But let's put from 99, and hope that we've got one from 99. But obviously you can put whatever text you want. So let's just click update on that and see what that looks like. There we go. That image is a little bit light, so it's not. You can't always see the text particularly well. But oh well, never mind. Doesn't matter for now. So what I'll do is I'll just do these other ones. Let's do one more together, and then so you can just be sure. Let's do the new jeans. That's a nice kind of square one. You can change that to be the drills maybe. So this jeans one. Let's change that to say new drills now in stock. Oh, and we forgot to do one very important thing, is obviously to do the link. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open the site in another window so I can find the links. There's no, we don't want drills, we want Sanders. So let's have a look at the Sanders. I'm just going to copy this URL. What is that? Blimey. Copy the URL, and then here, if we click edit, we can put a link in there. So that will link through to the Sanders. So let's just finish off this drills one. I'm going to click edit. Need to do the background. So let's upload the drill. There we go. It's not quite square, so we'll see how it looks. Hopefully it'll be okay. If not, we'll have to do some, get rid of that caption. Might have to do some cropping, but we'll see. Then I'm going to go back here and go to drills and copy the link. Copy to my clipboard. Paste into there. Click save. Let's update the page. And go and have a look in this tab. Let's go back to the home page. Oh yeah, there's the drill, looking good. So yeah, it's starting to look quite tooly now, isn't it? Which is a good thing. So let me do these last two, and then we'll crack on and do these other little bits down here, which so that they're all looking amazing too. Okay, let's have a quick edit and be back in a sec. Okay, so that's all done. It's looking good. I think I may have inadvertently put the link in the wrong box earlier, so I've corrected that as well, but I think you get the idea. And obviously now we can click through to the correct categories. So that's working really nicely. So as we scroll down, we can now look at the other ones. So we've got weekly featured products here, which is not showing anything. And that's because I haven't set any featured products. So let's do that now. If we go back to the dashboard, close this other tab, avoid confusion again. Go to products. And then what we can do is, if we just start ticking these little stars, it makes the product become featured. So I don't want them all from the same category ideally, so let's just go to the other end of the products. Let's add a drill. And you obviously need about four, at least four, because there should be four going across the page. So maybe another drill. And then let's go back another couple of page. Need a saw. Oh, here's some saws. That looks nice. I think that's 4. Let's have a look. Oh, so here's some of our featured products. They're looking good. I think it needs a little bit of space, actually. I think that title is a bit too near. So let's edit the page. So what I want to do is click the plus, and then what I'm going to add is a gap. There's my gap, and then I'm going to drag it down so that it sits there above where it says featured products. Click update. That looks better. Okay, so as we scroll down, we get to this best-selling bit. Now, I'm not sure this is going to work with an Amazon affiliate website. It probably works better with just a normal shop. So let's change this for something else. So I'm going to go to edit page. And then find that element which is here. This dark, I think we need to change that to light or true even, because the text is hard to read. So we'll see if that makes any difference. But yeah, I'm going to remove this element here, this best-selling thing. And then click add, and then go shop. I'm just going to go for latest. And we don't need that title there either. So let's remove that. Oh, actually, let's just click edit. That might be easier. Get rid of that. Click save and update. Let's see what that looks like. If we scroll down, it's looking better, but we just need to change that text, obviously, so that it says recent products. So back into edit page. Find this title, click edit. Recently added tools. Then if we have a look at the home page, oh, it's starting to come together quite nicely. So we need to think of 3 elements to put here. So we need to change this text, and we need to add some images. I think what we'll go for is we can do the free shipping bit, because Amazon do free shipping on orders over a certain value, so we can do that. And I'll find a little icon. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to icon finder. .net, and so for shipping we want a lorry, truck. We call it a truck. Let's just put shipping and see what we find. Something like this, and I always go for the free ones. Let's see if we can find something suitable. That might be all right. Let's go for that now. Just going to download this. So that will be shipping. Customer service. Well, it will be amazing customer service because again it will be Amazon, so I think that's fine. Let's find a customer service type icon. She looks good. What was the size of the last one that I just did? Oh well, let's go for I think it was that one. Let's go for that size. Obviously they need to be similar sizes. And then the last one, no customs or duty fees. Well, I don't think we can probably say that, so let's think of something else. Huge range, I think we'll put, and I'll get an icon just of some tools. That'd be fine. Is there any power tools? Let's see if we can get a power tools one. Obviously, you'll get icons to fit your whatever your products you're going to sell. Drill. There's my drill I did for the thing. That'll be all right. Let's go for that. Okay, so now we need to start adding these to the website. So let's go into edit page. And let's scroll down. So here's the first element. Let's just tweak this text. Get free shipping on orders over 75. Is that what Amazon offer? I think it is. Let me just double check. Okay, I've just had to Google it, and it seems to be $49. So that's what we'll go for. Well, let's go for 50 just to be, and free returns. I don't know if they're free. Let's just do easy returns. To return center. Items are dispatched from the US and will arrive quickly. I can't put exact time frames. I don't know. It's up to Amazon, isn't it? So let's go for that. Let's change the image. So I'm going to click edit. I'm going to change the icon. So I'm going to upload the one I just downloaded from Icon Finder, the truck. Okay, that's 128 wide, so let's see what that looks like. It might be too big, but we'll have a look. Okay, let's click save and update. And then view page. That looks all right. So let's do this next one, the customer service. Okay. We need to change this text. Excellent customer service is available by phone, email, or live chat. I don't know. Does Amazon do live chat? Maybe no. Let's just go for an email. Let's put provided by Amazon. And available by phone and email. Let's go with that. Let's click edit here to change the image. So it's going to upload that lady. Okay. She's 112 wide, so let's put that in here. By the way, sorry, I was getting that number from over here. You can see the width and height over there. So I'm just going to type that 112 into there. Click save. Let's have a look. You must always click that update button, obviously, when you make a change. If we scroll down, there she is. Now, they're not lined up, and I think that's because she's slightly less on the width. So let's make her a little bit wider. Let's go back into here. Let's make her the same width as the first one. 128. Obviously helps if all your images are the same size. They should all line up nicely then. Oh, now it's gone too far. That's a bit annoying. Let's have a look. How high is this truck? I'm just going to use my inspect there on my browser. So if you do that, you can. It's 128, 128. She's 128 by 146. Tell you what I'm going to do is I'm just going to adjust her in my graphics package. So let's just open her in Fireworks. Let's make her square like the van is. There you go. She's 128. Let me just save this. So it's handy to have a graphics package around when you're working on websites. So you can make these little tweaks. I mean, I'm no graphic designer, but I can do a few little bits and bobs. It's very handy to be able to do that. So I've made that image square. This probably won't apply to you. If you get your images all the right shape and size, you'll be fine. So let's try again. Let's edit, and then I'm going to upload. The new square version of the lady. Select that. So she's 128 wide now. So let's hope this looks better. view the page. There we go. All lined up. I noticed I've done a typo there, so that needs to be fixed. So let me do this last one. Same process again. I won't take you through it. I won't waste your time because this video is going to be long enough as it is. And yep, and then we'll carry on and get these categories looking good. Okay, so that's all done. We've added our little points there. So the last thing that I want to do on the home page now is these categories, which are good. So these are just automatically pulled in from the categories that we've added already, but they haven't got any images, so we can do that now. So if we just click on this product category drills, if we go up to the top and click edit product category, we can then upload an image. And I've got an image of a drill. Obviously you could just use one of the product ones if you wanted, but might as well use that one that I've got earlier. So let's just click update. And if we go back to the site, there's our drills. So let's do the nailers and staplers too. So ideally you want to add an image for all of the categories that you add. There we go. Nail gun man. Let's have a look at the site. So yeah, that's come together quite nicely. That's I don't know if I've got an image for a rotary. I do have a sander. So what I'll do is I'll finish these off. I'll do a quick edit now, and we'll crack on tidying up this this menu and the other static pages that we need, like the About Us and all those kind of things, Contact Us. But then, yeah, the site is ready to come together, and it'll be a few more finishing touches, like a bit of SEO and adding Google Analytics. And then we'll have done it. So yeah, you're doing really well so far. Thanks for watching. Not many people get this far, and even fewer get to the end. So keep going. You're doing well. And if you got stuck at any point, remember, leave a comment below the video. So yeah, I'll add my category images, and we'll carry on. Okay, so I've added all my product images. They're all looking really good. So the next thing we're going to do is tidy up this menu. Now there is some really cool menu stuff you can do. So let's have a look at that now. Obviously I need to make sure all the categories are there. So I'm going to go to customize. No, sorry, I'm going to go to up there to the shop power tools and then onto menus. Now I've got the home page already set. Let's remove all these things. So these are all the demo pages that we'll delete in a second. So let's remove these. So let's move that to there. I want to rename that to say home. I think it just reads nicer. Then we've got our drills, saws, sanders, rotary. We can change shop to say all. That will show all products. I'm going to put that up there. We don't need any of this stuff, which was added by when we imported the demo content. I'm just going to get rid of all this for now. And then in a second we'll go through and remove the pages that we don't need as well. Oh blimey, there's quite a few to remove. There's loads. I'll do a quick edit so you don't have to sit through me doing this. Okay, so I've removed quite a few. I've still got these ones left, these pages. I'm going to keep a couple of these though. So I'm going to keep the Contact Us. I'm going to drag that up there. I'm going to keep the FAQ. That's sometimes useful to have. I'm going to keep the blog. And I'm going to keep the About Us. The rest can go. And then once we've finished, just need to go up and click Save menu. So let's have a look at the website. There we go. Unfortunately, it's too long, look. So it's dropped down onto the second line, which is not good. So to get around that, I'm going to get rid of that all category, and I'm going to change contact to just and about to just say about and just say contact. So let's do that now. Get it all to fit nicely. In fact, we might be able to keep the all. Let's just try shortening these to start with. Let's have a look at that. No, it's still too long. Hey-ho. Let's get rid of that home then. No, sorry, not the home. Let's get rid of the all. There we go. It's not needed really because you can obviously access all the products through the categories. Now, if I start to add more categories, I'm going to obviously have to rethink, and maybe I'll, combine things together so that, maybe have power tools or corded tools and cordless tools and kind of change the structure. But for now, this is fine. Hopefully this will all fit. No, it still doesn't quite fit. Okay, let's try and take the S off FAQ. That might be enough to knock it. If not, I'm going to have to adjust the spacing between. But let's change that to that. Could just be one character that makes all the difference. Click save. There we go. Just one character was all it was. So now that looks better. It's all lined up nicely, and the website's really starting to come together now. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is just remove any other pages. I've kind of chosen the ones that I want now, and we're going to edit these in a second. So for example, we've got this About Us, which just needs some adjusting, obviously, to add our own content. But for now, let's go back into the dashboard, and I'm just going to remove any of the pages that we're not going to be using, because there's probably going to be quite a few. So I can sort by the author just by clicking on the author demo content. Now, there's a few that I want to keep, which is the About Us. So let's just quick edit that, and I'm going to change that one to have no parent. Doesn't need a parent. Update that just so it sits at the top. Same with the FAQ. Oh, and I'm going to change the author to me. I'll do the same on the About Us, just so that we know that they're the ones we want to keep. Contact Us as well. Okay, the shop we definitely want to keep, so even though I'm not using it, I'm going to keep it. It's kind of important that you have that page. Okay, and obviously the home page. Oh, this home page here. That's the one that we're using, so let's change that to be me as well. Okay, I think that's everything. So I'm just going to click on the demo content user again, just so that it filters out my ones. Oh, the blog, better keep that. So let's change that to me too. Click on the demo content again. Okay, so I think we could probably safely remove all these ones. So I'm just going to tick that box up there. I'm going to go to move to trash. And hopefully they'll all go off to the trash. Let's just go for down. So now we're left with these pages, and we need a few of these. So track your order is probably important. Let's keep the wish list. Again, I'll just change the author on these to me, so I know where I'm at. And this one too. So yeah, I'm basically going to go through and just remove any of these. I don't think we need any of these other ones here, so we can get rid of them. Just going to untick them too. So these basically, all these pages are examples of what the theme could do. So you might want to look at them before you delete them. Let's see what we've got left. I'm going to click on all. We seem to have two shops. It's a bit funny. Let's have a look. That one with the slug of shop is going to be the main one. I don't know what this shop 2 is. We can probably trash that. Same with the wish list. I don't know why we've got 2 there. So let's go back to the website and have a look how we're doing. So it's starting to come together quite nicely. We've got our pages set up. So these pages are here ready for you to edit. So again, you just go to the page, you can click edit page, and you go into the page builder, very similar to the home page, and you can start changing this this content. Here we've got the FAQ accordion, so you can add your questions. We'll need to click edit block on that, and I think it's going to open it in another thing, yeah, but it's quite easy to use. Here's your different questions. Go through, fill them in. Obviously, I'm not going to do that now because that's quite boring, but I guess you'll get the idea. It's quite straightforward. Just use the page editor. So final things that we need to do, I'm going to add some navigation up here, just to things like a sitemap, maybe a privacy policy, terms and conditions sort of pages that you need. We can add a few bits as well down here on the footer, so that add some navigation. We also need to add a little bit of text just to say that this is an Amazon affiliate site. And we're doing really well. So yeah, let's carry on. Okay, so to get this top bar looking good, let's go into theme options, then header. And if we scroll down, we can find some of the options that we need. So the first one is that bit of text to the left, which says add anything here, or just remove it. So let's put just a little strapline or something. The number one place website for power tools. Now this top bar right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some social media icons. And if you scroll up in these settings, there's this little thing here that gives you some examples. So I'm just going to copy that first one and scroll back down to top bar right and paste that in. And then we would add our links here to our social media. I don't have social media set up for this site just yet, but you'd add, whatever, facebook.com/powertoolshop. I don't know what it will be yet, but I'll set the social media up later. I've actually got another video on the channel to do with promoting your Amazon affiliate website with social media, so check that out for information on setting up social media. Anyway, so let's just scroll down and save that. And if we go and have a look at the site, there's our social media. There's our little bit of text. So what we can also add is a menu here as well. And for that, I'm going to create a few extra pages that I want to link. So I'm going to go to new page. And I'm going to create one called privacy, whatever, policy. So I'll add a privacy policy later. You can generate one online using a number of tools. Just do a search for privacy policy generic or generator, whatever, and you can do one. Or if you've got one, just copy and paste it in. Another page I'm going to add is, so it's not saved. Let's just save it again. Sometimes you get that. Okay. The next one I'm going to do is just the terms and conditions. I think all these pages are helpful because it gives you a bit more credibility, especially when it comes to Google. They like to see that you've got these pages on your site. So there's terms and conditions. Again, you'll be able to find generic terms and conditions for Amazon affiliate sites online. Just do a search around and copy and paste them in. The final page I'm going to add is a sitemap. So just call that sitemap. Okay, that's created. We'll add the sitemap later using a plugin. Okay, so for now they're all done. They're the 3 pages I want. We're going to add those to a menu. So let's go to appearance and menus. You need to make sure you select the right menu. I'm already on it. It's called top nav and footer nav. And here it is. And we can remove or add some pages as we like. So I don't think we quite need these because, or maybe we'll leave blog. We have already got these in the main nav, so it's whether you want to duplicate them or not. But what I do want to do is add these 3 pages that I just created. Like that. And then down here we need to select the top bar menu and click save. Okay, that's saved. Then if we go to check the website, there it is. And it's looking good. The final menu we need to set is this one here. So if we go back to menus and go to the My Account menu, it should already be created for us. It's got these things. We can remove that custom account page and click Save Menu. Or actually, we need to come down here and tick the My Account menu tick box there. Let's save it again. check the site. So here's our My Account menu. So let's do the footer now, which is this area down the bottom. If we go back into widgets, got these two areas here. So you can just add, this is the WordPress kind of sidebar widget area. You can add, we'll do the shop sidebar as well in a minute, and the product sidebar. Basically, you've got all these different elements here that you can add as you like. So the first thing I want to add is a bit of text. So I'm just going to take this text widget. And in this text widget, I'm going to add a little disclaimer. I think it's needed when you have an Amazon affiliate website. I've got it in my clipboard. I'm just going to paste it in. I've got it off my other website, Boutique. So I'm just going to put the right URL or right name, whatever it is, Shop Power Tools even. Going to add that. So let's see what that looks like. There we go. Then we can add another, let me just check what happens if I put it into footer 2, to see where that sits, because I wanted it in the dark area really. That's better. Okay, and then we can add some more things. We can add, for example, our recent blog posts. Which I'm not sure if we got any. We might have some demo ones. Let's have a look. There we go. There's our blog posts. You can also create a menu for here. So say, for example, if we go back into menus, we might want to add our shop categories. So I'm going to create a new menu. Call it footer menu. There we go. And then we can add some product categories. So we can add these. I might just rename them just to make them a bit more SEO friendly. So power saws, rotary tools, drills, let's put some brackets, cordless and corded. You can put whatever you want. I'm just filling it out a bit. Let's make this power. The rest is probably fine. So let's save that. Then if we go back into widgets, back into the footer, we can then go over here and find the custom menu. There it is. And then we can select the footer menu, the one we just created. Have a look at the website, refresh it. There we go. I'm going to add just one more text widget just for the benefit of my video, really. Create this website. But obviously you can add whatever you like. There is loads of different things here. In fact, I've just spotted possibly a better recent posts one. Let's try that Flatsome recent posts. Because this one is the built-in WordPress one, and that one is the theme one, which is probably, you know, more stylish. So we'll have a look at that in a second. So yeah, there's her text. Create this website. Create your very own Amazon affiliate website by following my videos on YouTube. There we go. And I can add a link with a little bit of HTML, which would look like this. Type in the link. I can remember what it is, youtube.com/WordPress Eagle. We'll check it in a minute. It might have the word user in it. And that is how you would add a link. So let's save that one. That one, I think that's all saved. Go back and have a look. There we go, there's the blog posts. Probably too many blog posts. Let's put it down to 3 so that it doesn't stretch it down too far. So we can customize this in here by changing this number. Okay, the site's basically getting there now, I think. You know, not too much more to do. Let's just check the contact pages. Obviously, these pages you're going to customize as you like. Again, you would go into edit page. Then with the page builder, you can see there you can set your map by putting in a latitude or longitude. If you want a map, that is, you might not. You can always remove that. And then it's got a contact form, etc., etc. Now, to set up that contact form, you'll find over here on the left hand side there is a section called Forms. If you go to All Forms, here's your form, and then you can go edit. This is actually ID 1, so we'll double check that we've got the right form coming up on the contact page in a second. But yeah, simple form. It's got the name, email, message. You can obviously add extra fields if you like. You just drag them over, or do you just click it? Oh yeah, you click it. There we go. You can add a text box or whatever you like. Remove that. In email and actions, I can leave this page. It's fine. It's got it in save. In email and actions, you'll find where you set your email address. So email admin. If you go into here, you can put the to address in here. So you know, I can put my email address in, and then you can set the subject and all that kind of stuff. So that's a really good form plugin. But yeah, let's just check that that contact page is showing the form. It's not, so I didn't think it was the wrong ID, so I'm just going to go back in, and here it says ID 2. I'm going to click edit. Ooh, there's nothing to edit in there, that's not right. That's strange. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to jump into the normal editor. Change it there from ID 2 to 1. Not sure why that wasn't working. There's always little bits of bug I find in things, but other than that, it is a great theme. Let's have a look now. So there's our form. So yeah, looking good. So the final few things I'm going to do is I'm going to add Google Analytics. So that we can see how many people are coming to our website, and we're also going to submit a sitemap and install an SEO plugin. I'm going to show you some very basic SEO, but only kind of very basic. I've got more videos on the channel regarding SEO and trying to promote your Amazon affiliate website, so check them if you want to go further with that. So yeah, let's start with Google Analytics. So I'm going to go and install a plugin. Now you will need a Google Analytics account, so let's actually do that now. If you just search for Google Analytics, I'm already set up, so I can just sign in, but you'll need a Google account and you'll need to register and all that kind of stuff. This is a very similar screen that you'll get when you sign up, so I'm going to call this one Shop Power Tools. Website's the same name. .com. Type the URL in here, which is, let me just double check, we haven't got www, so I like to copy and paste. You can type or copy and paste. Let's put that in there. Need the HTTP. You can select a category, I guess it's just kind of shopping. Can select a time zone, the time zone that you're in or time zone the website's in. I'm going to keep it the time zone I'm in. Actually, no, I'm going to put it on the, because it is a US targeted site, so let's change that to that. Click Get Tracking ID, click Accept. Okay, and once that's finished, you get this tracking code, but don't worry about that, you don't really need that right now. We can now go back to our website and go to the Add Plugins page that I was on a second ago. Do a search for Google Analyticator. There it is. Click install now. Click activate plugin. And then we should be nearly there. So we've got this new option over here called Google Analytics. If we go into there and click on this click here link, you need to obviously be signed into Google. Click allow, copy this bit of code thing, paste it in there, click save and continue. And then we can pick the correct profile. You might only have one, but I've got loads. So where's me shop power tools? There it is. Set that to enabled and then click save changes and you're done. Analytics will start tracking, and then when you'd obviously log into Google Analytics here, you can go to reporting, and here you'll get some graphs and it'll tell you how many people and all sorts of exciting stuff. Okay, the next thing is some basic SEO. So again, I'm going to add another plugin. It's called Yoast SEO. And I'm going to click install. I don't know where that horrible advert's come from. I think it's this Mojo Marketplace plugin, which we can probably get rid of. Okay, so that's Yoast. Let's click activate. There's a little tool there if you want to get some ideas. Basically, Yoast allows us to set our page titles and everything so they're nice and SEO friendly. So an example of that, if we go back to the home page, at the moment when I go up to the tab here, I can see that it's just called Home Shop Power Tools, which is not particularly SEO friendly. We need to get some keywords in there. So I'm going to go to edit page. And obviously I want to be kind of ranking around power tools. Now if you scroll down, you'll get this little box here which you can edit, and this basically gives you an idea of what your site's going to look like if it comes up on Google. So let's change this title to be Power Tools, Drills, Saws, Sanders, and more. Then the site name. No slug because it's the home page, but if it was a other page, an internal page, you'd set the slug to match as well. You can set a focus keyword, so it'll be Power Tools, and it will give you an idea of how well your site is optimized, or your page, sorry, is optimized. So you get these green lights. So yeah, you can try and get it kind of going green. Let's change the meta description. A wide range of power tools, hand-picked just for you, including, here we go again, drills, saws, sanders, what else have I got, rotor, retools, and more. Browse today, or something. Anyway, that's looking quite nice. And obviously you'd go through and do this to as many products or pages as you like. Again, I've got a video on this on my channel. I'll try and put a link on the video, whatever. But do just check out the playlist that I think this video will be in, which is all about your Amazon affiliate website and how to promote it and all that kind of stuff. But that's your basic SEO done. But yeah, I would go through the categories, etc., and make sure that they're all optimized too. The other thing you're going to want to do is submit a sitemap. So we're going to go to back into SEO and then XML sitemap. So basically what this is a page that we submit up to Google so that Google knows exactly all the pages and products and things that we've got on our website. So let's just check how it's set up. If we go to post type, if you want to include posts, which are your blog posts, your pages, yep. Media, no. Blogs, no. Products, yes. Featured items, no. Let's click Save Changes. These are things that are to do with the theme and they're not important for SEO. In terms of exclude posts, we don't want any of them. Taxonomies, yeah, we want categories, tags, product categories, maybe product tags. Not shipping, not this, none of these things. These are all your kind of attributes, and it will just get too messy just to submit all these to Google and won't be helpful. So let's just turn all these off, of which there is quite a few by the look of it. All the Amazon bits. So this is going to take a second or two. There we are, we're at the bottom. There we go. So now if we go back to general, we can see that the, click on this button here, XML sitemap. This is our sitemap that we're going to submit up to Google, and if you click through you can see that it's got a list of like all the products and things like that, and it's really helpful for Google. So to submit it, if you go over, I'm going to open another tab. I've got a few too many open. Let's try and keep it tidy. I'm notoriously bad at keeping many tabs open. So I'm going to do a search for Webmaster Console or Tools. They're both the same thing. Again, you need to be signed into Google. Then I'm going to click Add a Property because I've already got quite a few sites in here. Type the address in or paste it like me if you're lazy. And then it's going to want to verify. If you go to alternate methods, and providing you've set up your Google Analytics like we just did a second ago, you can just click Google Analytics, click verify, and it will OK you because it checks that you're verified for Google Analytics, which is quite handy. Oh. Interesting. I wonder why. Let's check that our Google Analytics is running. Which it all seems to be. I think I know what it is. It's because we've got a coming soon page up. Let's just turn that off. So it now says, congratulations, our site is live. So let's go back and try this. It's a good thing to turn that off. Obviously, we're nearly ready anyway, so I might as well turn it off. Now it's worked. So yeah, by default, when you install on HostGator, you get this maintenance page so that your website isn't visible until you're ready. And you just turn it off, as I just did then. So now we're ready to submit our sitemap. So down here on the left-hand side, you've got crawl and sitemaps. Let's click Add, and it's sitemap. Hang on, sitemap index, I believe. Yeah, let me just copy and paste. Makes it much easier. Submit. So yeah, basically it's this URL here, which we got from Yoast. So that's submitted. Click refresh. There it is, and then you just leave that to do its thing. And if you come back in a couple of days, you'll get some stats and stuff from Google about how well your website's doing in terms of being indexed and things. We do have another sidebar that we need to add, and that is on the shop pages. So when you go into drills, for example, in a category, you've got this area here. Then also when you click through to a product, there is some space over here for a sidebar. So to add these sidebars, if we go into widgets, you'll find them here. So for the shop, again, you can add whatever you like, but I'm going to add some layered nav, which allows people to filter by price, for example. So the price filter is a good one. Actually, not the layered nav, because of if you've got a lot of categories, the layered nav can be handy. The price filter we've already got. We could add top rated products. Let's just add the product categories and then click save. I'm sure you'll add whatever you like. Let's see what that looks like. There we go, that looks good. And then for the product page, if we go back into widgets, I'm going to add just the recently viewed. Put that to 5. See if I can see anything else that we like. Maybe top rated products. Again, leave that at 5. So let's go and check that. So there's our category one, and then if we go through to the product, it's not showing, and I think that's because we need to turn it on in the theme options. So go to theme options and product page. There's a few options here you can play around with. So let's try it on a right sidebar. And there's loads of options there. Let's click Save Changes. Let's go back to that product. There's our sidebar, which is far too long. So I'm just going to change it so it just shows your most recently viewed product. I think that'll look better. So let's go back to widgets, product sidebar, recently viewed products 1, and then I'm just going to remove this top rated. We don't need it. This product will do. There we go. So yeah, that's looking good. So let's just give our website one last look. It's looking nice. I'm pleased with it. Obviously, I'll probably go on and add some more products and tidy up those pages, and I'm sure you will do too. But I think for now, I think we've reached the end of this video. Check out the playlist as saved for other videos on promoting your Amazon affiliate website. I've got some to do with the old site, and going forward, I will probably try and create some regarding this one as well. If you've got any questions, comments, please do leave them below. I love to hear from all of my viewers. It's really good to hear from you, and I'm trying my best to help you out if you need it. But until next time, good luck with your website, and yeah, all the best. See you later.